Good rising and great awakenings. Good flowing, good growing, and good glowing. Welcome to the HeruScopes full moon analysis for October 2016. First thing I want to ask you is, if it's a clear night where you are, go out and look at the moon and tell me what constellation the moon is in. Is it in Aries or Pisces? Most of the people doing full moon analysis tonight are telling you that it's in Aries. But if you receive the invitation to what was supposed to be the live broadcast, you have the chart there right in front of you, and you can look up to the constellations for Aries and Pisces and tell me where is the moon. And you will see that the moon is in the constellation of Pisces. If you go outside and look at the sky and look at the moon, you will see the moon in Pisces. So my question is, why is everyone saying the moon is in Aries? That's because it's a man-made system based on the motion of the earth around the sun, not about the sun and the planets through the constellations. And if you want more information on that, please visit HeruScopes.com. Or just look up Tchiya HeruScopes on the Google search. That's HeruScopes, HeruScopes. The second topic for tonight is, why is this full moon called the Hunter's Moon? Or it's also known as the Harvest Moon in some circles. Well, that's because at this time of year, the moon rises a little bit earlier than normal and sets a little bit later than normal, giving us more time with the moonlight. And so that means it's more time for hunters to hunt into the evening, or more time for farmers to harvest their crops. So that's why it's called the Hunter's Moon. Now that makes me want to look at the constellation connected to the hunter, and that's the constellation of Sagittarius. Now at HeruScope, Sagittarius is called PiCot, and Sagittarius is symbolized in the Western system by was it half man, half goat? No, that's Capricorn. Half man, half horse, something like that. But anyway, he's got the bow and arrow, and Sagittarius is connected to the planet Jupiter, and they're known for expansion and wisdom and travel. And it's also associated with Amun. Now, the thing that fascinates me about the constellation of Sagittarius is that Mars and Pluto are both in the same sign, and in HeruScopes, that would be Set and Asar. And if you're familiar with the legends, you know that they usually don't get along. I've gone into detail at length on this topic, so you could check out the HeruScopes audio on SoundCloud for more information on that. But that's just something to be aware of, that at this time we have this opportunity to, tame our ego, or just master our ego and create harmony with these two aspects of our being. Now on to the full moon. Oh wait, am I forgetting something? Oh yes, of course I'm forgetting something. It's time to invoke the cosmic forces associated with the moon and Uranus. And that would be Djehuty for the moon, and Uranus is represented by the cosmic force of Heru. So first I'd like to do a chant for Heru. And Djehuty is associated with the full moon, and Shesheta, the goddess of the sciences and math and astrology, she's associated with the moon the rest of the time. But the full moon, we honor Djehuty. And Djehuty is the god of intelligence and writing. He's the one that passed on all the teachings to us. Do a Djehuty. 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 Nupu Djehuty. Nupu Djehuty. Nupu Djehuty. Nupu Djehuty. Nupu Djehuty. So Dua means adorations, and Nupu means I am. So that means I am the cosmic force of intelligence and writing and sharing the teachings, and so are you. I am the cosmic force of astrology, astronomy, mathematics, engineering, sacred geometry, libraries, books, spells, accounting, bookkeeping, filing, records, and so are you. And the next song I want to sing is for the cosmic force of Heru, the son of Asar and Aset. The planet Uranus orbits the solar system at a 90-degree angle to the rest of the planets. So it's known as the rebel, the redeemer, and it's the cosmic force in us that you know, stands for truth and justice, and is victorious over fighting our, you know, our inner demons, our fears, our doubts, and, you know, the lower aspects of our being.